It is breakfast and Evangeline is helping me break some eggs. Look at this cutie over there. They're both wearing these cute little Star Wars pajamas. And they're both matching. Hi, Bubba's. Hi. Good morning. Okay, let's help break the eggs for breakfast. Right here, right here. See?
Mama, happier.
Like this. Good job. You gonna mix it? Oh wait, here's yours. Look it. Papa. Strawberries, gorgeous. Cassie, you're gonna. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, careful. Here. Here you go. Drop it. Okay. Evangeline keeps thinking that this potty seat is a hat. What's that on your head? Eggs Evangeline made. Look how good these look. Yeah, just cheese on top and a little bit of mayonnaise on the toasted bread. This is breakfast. So it's not even really morning anymore. It's 9:40, which is not really typical for us to really ever eat this late, but I feel like I've had a really long week and it's just time to hit that reset button and not let that happen again this week. It's been hard getting out of bed. It's been hard getting anything done. It's been hard feeding the babies. It's been hard calming them down. It's just been hard on me. Okay, so I'm just gonna have my morning. Oh man, it's like a hot mess. My hair is kind of just wild right now. I got a haircut recently, but I didn't like the way that the woman who cut it chopped it. It seemed like it was more like choppy haircut. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, so yeah, I'm not too happy with it, but I actually had a dream that I wanted to go short, like just like a bob or something, like just really short. I had a dream, so I'm like, should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. If you guys hear Kitty, it's because Kitty just wants to come out and it's not his time to come out yet. He can't come out anymore like he used to because there's coyotes and we're afraid that he's gonna get lost and, you know, coyote pack might get him or something. Kitty! It's okay. So Evangeline's always taking things from Caspian now, and Caspian just gets mad. Before he wouldn't really care, he'd just, you know, okay, take my thing, that's fine. But now it's like she takes it without asking, so I'm trying to teach her to be like, hey, we have to ask for it. And he'll cry because she just takes any toy that he has in his hand, and poor little baby has to have, I guess, other random toys around him that aren't even that entertaining. So right now they're in the sandbox and she is taking the little scooper and he has to figure out what else to hold, what else to play with. But yeah, so I'm hitting the reset button today because it's been a very long week, just mentally draining, which I feel like I've been in such a good place that I felt like I was not gonna get back to feeling stressed, feeling the deep anxiety that I go into, or feeling somewhat like depressed. Depression isn't really like in the picture, I would say, but I do feel like it's coming in like slowly. And anxiety, all of a sudden it just hit me like a rock. And I'm trying to calm down those anxiety thoughts and anxiety feelings like in my chest, but for some reason it's just kind of like, Evangeline, don't do that please. It's a mixture of everything, and I think it all just comes with like being a mom. Motherhood, you know, some days are tough and some days you just don't want to get through anything and you're gonna say, I'm gonna take it easy. But things pile up, and when things pile up, you almost feel like you're like trying to dive through everything, you know, just everything's coming down at you and you're trying to come up, trying to breathe, trying to come up for air. And that's just kind of how this week felt. I felt like, Evangeline, don't do that please. So it really just felt like I let everything come to me and I wasn't doing anything on the day-to-day but surviving. I was just trying to be like literally in surviving mode, which was just feed the babies, you know, give them water, do the bare minimum. It felt like I wasn't washing, I wasn't folding, I wasn't cleaning. I was trying to clean up after ourselves, but I didn't have the energy or the motivation, or felt like I was kind of like back to my old self, where all of my anxiety and all of my problems were just like containing within me and I couldn't speak about them. I felt frustrated with the kids, which is the worst part, you know, like when it's your problem and you take it out on your husband, it feels like it's normal and it's typical. But when you have your own problems and you take it out on your own little ones, like your own little humans, that they shouldn't feel that, you know? They should not feel your stress. They should not feel your pain. And you should never take it out on them. It's not okay, you know? And sometimes when I do feel like I took it out on them, I apologize, you know, like, you know, she's little but she felt it, or I know that he's little but he felt it, you know. But I feel like you always have to apologize no matter what age they're in. It's never okay to take, I guess, your frustration out on somebody, let alone your children. So always own up to that, for sure, if you're ever going through something like that. All I have to say about that. No. 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 Oh my goodness. Hey. Yeah, so again, we're just hitting that reset button today for the week. It's Sunday and I don't want to feel like this for the rest of the week, so I'm going to try my hardest to just make a to-do list. I'm going to try my hardest to finish those tasks. And it's Sunday, and I don't know if you saw my last video, but I said I want Sundays to just be more family oriented, but I can't make that happen if my house is a mess. So it's gonna be a deep clean Sunday, and I'm gonna probably go to the park with the kids later, go to the lake. So I'm gonna stick to that. And yeah, so let's hit that reset button. We're gonna clean, we're gonna declutter. Kids playroom is a mess. I want to get to that as well. And yeah, I feel like I just been bringing in things but not taking things. Oh, careful. What are they doing? Caspian has a broom. And Evangeline put her scooter on in the sandbox. Oh, okay, I guess she used it to sit down. I was trying to figure out why she wants a scooter in the sandbox. Hey, baby.
Hey, Mom.
Yes. Are you sitting on the scooter? Okay. And you have your baby Yoda pajamas?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah.
Gordo has baby Yoda pajamas too?
Yeah.
Show me baby Yoda.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where else? Can you say I love purple?
I love Papa.
Caspian, no. Okay, so this may or may not be a weird angle, but okay, so Brandon is back from work. He doesn't normally work on Sundays actually, so he just went to do like a side job with one of his co-workers, and he's back early. I wasn't expecting him to come back early, but so a little bit of change of plans. We're gonna actually go ahead and go out to have lunch with my mother-in-law and the babies and Brandon. So I'm getting ready for that, but that still doesn't change my to-do list. I'm still trying to accomplish things today so that when Monday hits, I'm starting off a better week. I'm becoming more productive and just a better mom. This is my #1 priority, I guess. Drinking some water right now with lemon because I just felt really dehydrated. So I have like sinus inflammation or whatever, and I have kind of like a mild headache that I'm trying to get rid of right now. I feel my ears kind of plugged up. I just feel kind of like, I don't know, not 100%. So hopefully the lemon water works. I'm gonna do my hair because that was one thing that was on my to-do list, was to do my toenails, do my hair, do my makeup, just so I can feel better. You know, usually when you have a little bit of makeup, you feel better about yourself. You feel like you just don't look bland all over. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so my hair is done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my hair is basically done. This is as good as it's gonna get for me these days. Especially because it's short and I'm using a different curly iron than I'm usually used to. I just tried to like wave it out and flip it out a little bit, but I don't want to damage it too much. So I'm gonna do my makeup. It's funny because I can hear Evangeline outside. She's just like, daddy, daddy, daddy. And she won't stop saying daddy unless you look at her and tell her like, oh, because she's watching TV. So she wants to know what it's called. So she'll say, daddy, daddy. And you have to look at her and say, oh, it's a bee. And she'll say, bee. And then another image pops up. She'll say, daddy, daddy. And then you have to say tiger. She's like, tiger. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on outside right now. So I'm gonna use this. So the kids actually lost quite a bit of my brushes, or I think I haven't really unpacked them. I know I saw like one brush laying around and I didn't pick it up, but I haven't unpacked all of my things from the trip when we went to Bakersfield to visit my family for my brother's birthday. So I'm using my hand to put my foundation on. One of my sponges by Real Techniques. I love that thing. It's now bitten like all over because I don't know why or what happened, but Caspian got to it multiple times, or probably just in one sitting he just chopped it down. And I'm gonna use my blush brush to put on a little bit of setting powder, because again, I just seem to not know what those are right now. Okay, and I'm using my Estee Lauder blush right here. This is one of my favorite ones. It's very subtle. See that? You probably can't even really see it in camera. Oh yeah, you can. I love it because it's all three, and normally I just use the same brush and I go in here, I make it like nice and tight. And this is a very quick and easy, less than 5-minute makeup. I think there's like a 2-minute challenge online. That's probably mine. I do everything in a quick way. Makeup is done. Kids are up. Gonna get them ready. We are ready. Look what is into Venus. Ready? Let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk. Look at Dada putting on her bow. Oh my gosh. Is that how you put on a bow?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're at Mud Shark. This is Evangeline's outfit.
Hi, Mama.
Look, you could see the lake from here. It's nice.
Look at Mama. Where's your safety?
Evangeline.
Look at Mama. Hold this and look at Mama. Say, my food. And look, Mama. Show Mama the numbers. Okay? My food. My food.
Your food. Oh. Evangeline. Say cheese. Okay guys, so we are back from lunch. Lunch was really good. I had a margarita pizza and a lemonade, and then we had this really delicious hummus that was like so creamy and like, what is it? It had so much texture, not so much texture, but had just the right amount of texture, and it was lemony. We were at this brew house, and so it was kind of weird when the kids started crying a little bit, because you were just kind of like, like this is a place where people just come and drink and chill, and then you have a crying baby. So yeah, but they weren't that fuzzy. After that, when we finished, we said goodbye and we went to Walmart to pick up some diapers. Also picked up a few things. Let me show you guys what I got. So I'm trying to make this nook area like right when you enter our bedroom into like an office
space where we organize our bills, organize what needs to get done in the house. So I needed a new calendar. So I picked this up. This was only like $2. Picked up some toothbrushes. Then I picked some fluoride-free Tom's children's toothpaste for Evangeline. I also got, oh, I saw these little nice like cami shirts, I guess, I don't know what you call them. But got in a size small because it stretches, and the way it just feels, like it just feels super nice. So pick this up as well. I got Caspian. And I needed new highlighters because I don't know if you guys saw in the earlier video, I don't know if I recorded it, but Caspian was biting on my highlighters, and then Evangeline, when she used my other highlighter, she like smushed it down so the marker went in. So I decided to pick these up, and these are zebra, and I guess they're made somewhere in Japan. Proven to be one of Zebra's most popular items in Japan for years. Yeah, made in Japan. Trying to open it. Are you coming? Yes. Okay, so living room is done. Okay, so we're gonna go do the restrooms right now. That's something that's just been bugging me. The kids are going in there, and there's just some hazardous things that I need to remove. So this is the restroom that we're gonna work with right now. Yeah, see the Clorox, the foam washing stuff. I want to remove all that. Caspian's gonna join us. Okay, so I'm gonna let him play with that potty seat that I just got Evangeline, but she's not really a big fan of it right now. I'm trying to get her used to using that versus the toilet. That way she can just let me know, huh, Papa? Yeah. I don't know what the heck that was. Clorox. See guys, this is why you gotta clean your underneath your sink. You don't want hazardous things like Clorox in here because the babies can grab it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add these these grip liners underneath the sink because you guys saw I don't want this to happen. So I'm gonna try to remove as much and then like go ahead and line it. Okay guys, Caspian's right over here. He's helping me. Here, Papa, are you opening that? Here you go. And can you give it to me, please? Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, so thank you, Caspian. So this is supposed to be, okay. So this is supposed to be the guest bedroom slash kids bathroom. So I'm trying to keep in mind that. So I'm gonna try to remove everything that's mine and Brandon's out of here. And that way it's just solely a guest bathroom and the kids restroom. Okay, so this is all that I am keeping down here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of this stuff. Ooh. 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 Okay, gonna nurse Caspian because this little baby boy is hungry. He's a little fuzzy. And he didn't let me finish the restroom, so I gotta finish that after I put him down.
clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me.
Are we trying to put you to sleep or not? He's not going to sleep. Like, he was tired, but he's just not going to sleep. So I don't know what to do. It's already 4:30. His naps were cut very short a couple times, so I know he's tired. It's almost his dinner. Dinner's usually at 5:30 or 6. So it is 10 p.m. I just put these dishes away. I'm gonna load all that into here and wash whatever needs to be hand washed. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm just trying to get things done, and when things just, you know, pile up on top of one another, and you have a baby or your kids who just need your full-on attention, and they're, you know, grabbing, pulling your leg, asking you, mommy, mommy this, and all you're trying to do is just finish a few things, or, you know, prep their meals or whatever it is. It can just get to you. It really can get to you when they're like tugging at you. But I gotta say that today was not as hard. I had Brandon's help, and you know, I had him for support, him to help me with babies and everything. So anyways, I'm just trying to reset my day so that tomorrow I have a better day, and that just includes cleaning the kitchen. I didn't get to the playroom, which is one thing I wanted to do, and I didn't get to unpack all of our things from the time that we went to Bakersfield. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but tonight I just solely want to focus on the dishes, wiping down the tables, and then maybe just writing on my journal, my gratitude journal, which that has really helped me a lot. Caspian is sleeping, so I'm hoping that I'm able to get this done before he wakes up, because usually if I'm not there in the bed, he'll wake up every hour to, you know, hour and a half. Okay, so I feel like this little place here, like the guest bedroom, has kind of been my place where I just come and chill for a little bit. Okay, so I think it's like 12, it's midnight right now, and I got as much as I could get done as far as like my list goes. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but I feel like it's just enough to go ahead and start the day off a little bit better tomorrow than I did this week. Just gotta wake up at least an hour before the kids get up, and hopefully I can just get more done. Folded all the clothes, put the dishes away. It's enough to just feel like I'm getting a better start, honestly, because as I mentioned earlier, like last week was just rough. I don't know what it was. It was just a bunch of it was just a bunch of things going on at once, and sometimes like you just tend to overthink things. You just tend to like let things pile up, and like as soon as you start doing that, it just goes downhill from there. So I'm just trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a better mom, a better wife, or stay-at-home mom, and I'm trying to learn like new things for the kids, you know, at times. But sometimes you can just be so hard on yourself, because right now just one thing that's really just been stressing me out is just trying to keep the floor clean and trying to keep Caspian from eating anything that might be harmful or might be, you know, choking hazard. And then Evangeline has just been like hitting Caspian. There's just been a lot of stress because of that, you know, like he'll cry. So I'm just trying to, like, I don't know, like, you know, you got to think about how you're going to discipline them, what you should or shouldn't say. There's just come so much with being a parent, and especially like at 2 years old now, she's becoming a little bit more defiant, still really sweet. So we just got to remember that, you know, she's just trying to figure herself out, trying to figure out, you know, trying to figure me out, I'm sure, testing me out. It's just definitely getting harder, you know, at being a parent. Like, I feel like the newborn stage was really hard as a first-time parent. Second time around, when you have a newborn, it gets easier. I'm still trying to learn how to, you know, how a toddler works and all that. So I know it'll get easier. I know, hopefully it'll get easier. Another thing I'm struggling with her right now is she's not eating. Jasmine likes to eat, you know, I've always said that, but Evangeline just really fought us even for dinner today. So I don't know. You can probably see that I'm stressed because when I play back these videos, I'm like, oh my goodness, I just look so stressed. I'm breathing like really heavily. I hope that it doesn't come off as a really stressed video. I'm just trying to say, you know, we're all in this kind of together. Just know that you're not alone. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's gonna be fine. Being a parent is hard. Sometimes you just don't want to be a parent. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I quit. I quit. But like, in all seriousness, like, I literally feel like that. You know, I think that in the end, we're all just learning parents. You know, some days are very hard, some days are just the best days. I guess we just got to give ourselves a little bit more grace, apologize when we need to, hug your kids when you need to, kiss your kids when you need to, and let them know you love them no matter what happens. You know, that's like, these tiny freaking babies are tiny. They are so tiny, but it just feels like they just take your whole life and it just revolves around them. So I do have like some tips and tricks that just help me feel like, okay, you know what, I'm not just a mom 100%, 150% of the time. There's just things that you have to do to step back and remember that you are your own person and you have to take care of yourself and do things that you want to do for yourself, so that you can always, number one, grow, number two, learn. You really do have to take these moments and this time to always keep growing, learning, get inspired, be inspired. Just because you have kids, it does not mean it just stops there, like your life stops, you know. I know that it feels like 150% of your time in your whatever your day is just goes towards your kids, but it does not have to be like that. You have to pay attention to yourself. You have to let yourself grow. You have to try new things with your spouse. You know, also, that's one thing that's very important, is to just never forget about them and grow together as partners. And you know, when your life revolves just so much around your kids, that you put all of your time, all of your effort, all of your worries, your strength, energy, whatever, towards your kids, you forget about your spouse, you forget about yourself, and you forget who you are with him and what you guys are together. And I think that's very important, is to just touch ground again and go out on dates, have somebody watch your kids, hire a babysitter if you have to, a trusted babysitter, trusted family sitter, or go out together, I guess, as a family, but tell your kids you guys are gonna go play over there while me and your dad come over here, and we're gonna watch you guys, but you guys are gonna be way over there and we're gonna have an adult conversation. You can also do that. And I did see somebody on Instagram who was using walkie-talkies, like, so they gave their kids a walkie-talkie and the parents had a walkie-talkie, so like if somebody, you know, the kids were doing something, you'd be like, hey, get back over here, or hey, don't do that. I feel like that's just important, you know, just to kind of work around things like that. But anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. It's kind of late. I was watching a movie, which was kind of nice. But before Caspian wakes up, I'm just gonna go lay down in bed and close my eyes, hopefully wake up early tomorrow. I'm not sure what my next video is gonna be like, but anyways, I'm trying to do like different content style right now. So if you guys like this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below. That'll really help me kind of like see where, you know, my video content's going. I'm kind of bummed because a few weeks ago I was working on this video. It was a different style video and I lost all that data, and I was working kind of hard on it. Like, I was getting it down, and yeah, lost all that data. So I got discouraged for like 3 weeks, you know. I don't know why. So I'm just trying to get back into it, trying my hardest to put more content out, because it's just really something I want to do. Still don't know if it's gonna be like all about motherhood or tips and tricks on what I'm doing to get organized or whatever. But yeah, if you guys are definitely into this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.